Yo, what's up guys? Hope you're all doing well. So you all seem to really enjoy that last Battlefield 4 video, and I'm not gonna lie, I definitely enjoyed making it as well. So thank you all for the support on that one, and just the support in general. Somehow we are actually staying afloat during this rough time, and it's all thanks to you guys. So yeah, if you do enjoy the videos, a like definitely helps more than you think. And if you want to see more gameplay, I'm live on Twitch about 5 days a week right now. Anyways, because I've done it to death at this point, this won't be a regular gameplay commentary. If you want those, there's definitely plenty of them on the channel, and I wanted to take a chance to talk about some of the things that BF4 does that should without a doubt actually just make their way straight into 2042. Even 9 years later, Battlefield 4 to me is still the benchmark for a lot of things when it comes to FPS games. Simple stuff like HUD and UI customizability to me hasn't really been matched by many other games, and if you want to change something, there's usually an option there within the menus, and if it's not in the menus, you can often actually find it in the config file. This HUD I'm using is pretty much exactly how I like it, and most players end up fine-tuning their settings to some extent. The one thing I'd want is custom color selections like BFV and BF 2042, but for the most part BF4 actually nailed it, and it's that old of a game that it's super impressive they got it this right. It'd be really easy for 2042 to add a bunch of the UI customization and overall gameplay options that these older games had, and I don't really see a reason why they shouldn't. Another thing I noticed when going back to BF4 is all the platoons and clans you see running around. Battlefield communities have been running platoons for as long as I can remember. I mean, some of these communities are super tight knit, and some of those guys can actually become like your best mates in a way. I know some of the old platoons I was part of actually had real life meetups, and to think all that was because of Battlefield is just really cool and kind of interesting. For whatever reason though, 2042 didn't launch with platoons or any real way of maintaining a community. Some of these groups have been around for longer than I've been alive, and all of a sudden they're pretty much not welcome anymore. Again, platoons should be without a doubt in Battlefield 2042. I guess to me, Battlefield died with Battlefield 4. To me, Battlefield is medium to large scale combined arms warfare, and BF4 used to be kind of like a game of chess. You both had the exact same pieces, and a large part of the game was figuring out where to put each vehicle, and what to do with what you had. Everyone had a role in Battlefield 4, and if you had a team just firing on all cylinders, you could easily bring a game back or just take control in general. Combined with the server browser and VoIP, this would actually happen quite a lot. Often I'd be gaming with the same squad for a few matches, and we'd figure out how to play against whatever the other team was doing. In Battlefield 1 and 5, a lot of this combined arms chess stuff kinda died off. I called it in a YouTube video over 3 years ago now. Basically, you should only be able to spawn specific vehicles equal on both teams. So, for example, in Battlefield 4, if you want a jet, you get a jet, right? You get an attack jet or a stealth jet. You can't swap out the attack jet to have two stealth jets, you can't do vice versa. It's dependent on maps, and it's done in a very, very intentional way. In Battlefield 2042, if you want an attack vehicle, you get to choose between a jet or a heli, and there isn't a limit to how many you can have. So you could spawn 4 jets, and the enemy could spawn 4 helis, and the jets are just going to be better than the helis. They'll kill the helis easily. And then further than that, there's actually huge imbalance within some of the vehicles in 2042. For example, the Hind is kind of just better than the Condor, and the Russian jet, the Su-57, is much, much better than the F-35. And you just shouldn't have a significant advantage based on what team you get spawned on. That's not fair at all. Like, you should have an equal chance to win the battle, but that is just not the case. Back in Battlefield 4, you'd understand exactly what the enemy is throwing at you from the start of the game, and then from there you roughly know where each piece should go. For example, on Paracel Storm here, transport heli will fly to B, boats usually drive to A, scout heli might go to E, and then as the jet I can come up with a plan for that. I'll start by looking for the stealth jet, and if I don't see it, I'll dive the boat at A, because I'm confident in my dogfighting abilities, so I'm willing to let the attack jet get on my 6, as long as I kill the boat at A and then allow my team to get that flag. By this time, the enemy may have already fought at B. I'll look at that flag, see if it's captured by the enemy. If it is, I'll fly more to my side of the map to deal with the AA. If it's not, I'll push the attack jet. You know, this kind of stuff is basically automatic thinking that you have in Battlefield 4 because you get to learn the game so well. And in 2042, there really isn't any of that. And it's something that's really, really cool to me, and it allows you to have a noticeable, direct impact on the battle. In Battlefield 2042, your team just could use 1 jet and 3 attack helis, as I said. The enemy team chooses 4 jets. The team with 4 jets always wins. It's not interesting, it's just random and it's annoying. Even worse, in BFV, you could actually have both teams using bombers and they'll just truce, and that totally ruins the map for infantry. You know, I thought they'd learn from that, but unfortunately whoever was in charge didn't have a good understanding of Battlefield at all, and it just doesn't make sense why they've done it this way. Luckily, it is a pretty easy fix, and yet again, I hope that 2042 does implement some limits on how many of each vehicle you can own. Of course, we do have the legacy features that they are going to be bringing into the game, such as the scoreboard and the VoIP, and obviously, that'll be good, but the stuff in this video, to me, it's very, very important, and I do hope they add it to the game. Anyways, for the rest of this one, I'm just going to let the gameplay roll out, some clean attach it gameplay on Parasol Storm, and honestly, this is just so satisfying for me to watch now. After playing 2042, this Battlefield 4 attach it gameplay really just does it for me. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it, have a great day, and I'll catch you all on the next one.
I've eyes on a hostile Hade soldier just west of your current position. 发现了敌军直升机。是的，我观察到了敌军直升机。Objective Charlie has been neutralized. 敌军船只，敌军船只。Listen up. Take Objective Charlie. There's a hostile enemy AT soldier. Move with your position. 敌人！ I have eyes on a hostile AT soldier just east of your location. 敌军船只。There appears to be an enemy boat due west of your current location. 发现了敌军船只。是的，我看到敌军船只。 发现敌军船只。Be on the lookout for enemy boat due west of where you are at. 是的，我观察到敌军船只。敌军船只，敌军船只。发现敌军船只。 Okay, there's an enemy soldier south of you. 我看到一艘船。South of where you are, there's an enemy boat. 我们看见了敌兵。 敌 船只。We've just lost objective Alpha. 发现敌军船只。Respond to your location. There appears to be a hostile boat. 我发现了敌军船只。敌军船只。看到了敌军反坦克兵，我看到了敌军飞机。敌方飞机就在我们上面。我发现了敌军船只。We have control of objective Charlie. 非常大的敌军飞机，我们必须要小心。我们要一定要小心。天空上飞着敌方的飞机。